Well, somebody says no one will hire me because I'm a dead god. All right. I love the challenge. All companies in existence. If you offer me a position just because I'm a dead god. So I'm going to offer this to all companies and all things out there. I'll offer this to countries, companies, anything. If anyone will sit me in a corner and say, this is the dead god Bonnie Annika. I'm paying her blank per week to sit here and be the dead god Bonnie Annika. I will either turn your company and country into the biggest, most powerful, wealthy, overwhelming reality ever known. Or you can just fire me in 2 weeks. Oh, this is making it fun and exciting and challenging. This is starting to get exciting and fun. I've done this in other planets. I went to another planet and I said, I'm the dead nothing. If you'll give me a paycheck for 3 weeks, I'll prove that I'm actually not nothing. I'm the dead nothing. If you give me a paycheck for doing nothing for 3 weeks, I'll prove that I'm actually something. And this one company finally went for it. And this owner said, I'm just a weirdo and I'm bizarre. I'm going to fucking go for it. And he put me in a chair. He put me in a chair in front of his company. And this is a different planet. I loved the God that created this planet. So I took my omnipresence from inside here and I went to a different planet. And the owner was like, okay, now sit in front of my company. So I would sit in a chair in front of his company. And he made this really pretty sign. You know, I only make signs by drawing with a pen on a piece of paper. He made this really pretty sign that says, she claims to be a dead god and my life and company will transform by giving her a paycheck. So I'm giving her a paycheck per week to sit here and just be a dead god. I'll keep you posted. And he did it for 3 weeks, just like I said. And I don't know how much did he pay me. I forgot. Because it was actually a while ago. He paid me like, God, what did he pay me? I think he paid me like some stupid amount, like $1,000 a week, because he thought, well, if you're not a god, I would have given $3,000 to anyone who's suffering, and I just kind of feel bad or bond with whatever they are. So he had decided $3,000 he would have given to me just because he cared or felt bad or whatever. Anyway, so he gave me, and I don't remember if it was like exactly $1,000, but it was like $1,000 a week, something like that, to just sit in front of his company with this big sign. So I did it, and I sat there. And I would answer questions or talk to people as they walk by or just whatever. And after about 2 weeks, I think it was about 2 weeks and a couple days. After about 2 weeks and a couple days, he stood out for the rest of the time. So he stood out there with me for the rest of the time saying, holy shit, she's a dead god. Holy shit, she's a dead god. And then after like a day and a half, there was a big sign in front of him. Holy shit, she's a dead god. And then he actually went on their TV equivalent. They don't have TV. They don't have TV or technology TV like on this planet. They have a different form of a type of television, but it's way different. So he went on their TV equivalent and told the truth. She sat there for 3 weeks. I treated her like I decided. And my company is like some kind of weird, unstoppable, unbeatable, invincible, weird overnight reality. And he was like, and he did, he put it on TV. I don't think I'm going to keep it forever. I didn't give her $1 bajillion. I don't think I get to keep like milking the reality that she's a god. I think she did it to get the fame. I think she did it to get the attention. I think she did it to be worshipped and well known around the planet. But I want to go on. I want to go live in front of everyone, telling everyone that this is what happened. And I want to be part of her uprising, her fame, her, finally being treated like a precious dead god should be. And now he has a very substantial, very powerful, very successful Guess Jeans, Cabbage Patch equivalent reality that I gave him. Because still, he loved and worshipped me when I was nothing and gave me what nobody else would. So I told him, unless you do too much bad and wrong, congratulations, you're pretty golden. He's a really nice guy. So since this person is like, nobody's going to treat you like God, and nobody's going to treat you like a God, and you'll never have a dead God respect. Okay, well then I'm going to throw out this ridiculous thing I've already done in another planet, but I haven't really thrown out something ridiculous like this yet because the United States sits on my existence, and I don't know if they'd even let anybody do it. But I'll throw it out because it's fun and funny. And I'll throw it out because it's fun to watch people think about it. And it's fun to put on this video if anybody's brain would have gone for it and participated, whether or not the United States gets in the way. So to answer that person who swears nobody will worship a dead God on this planet, they worshiped Jesus, and they didn't always even see him work a miracle. I'm going to say somebody in their brain would say, holy shit, I'd do it. But maybe the United States just is going to sit and ruin it anyway. But if any person or company or country wants to sit and have me sit somewhere and give me whatever you would have given me anyway as a poor thing or sad, feeling bad for me thing or whatever, but treat it like you've hired me to sit somewhere and just be a dead God, and you've hired me just because I'm a dead God, and you have just paid me per week because I'm a dead God, I guarantee that this will be fun if your whole entire life transforms. And if it doesn't, you're kind of helping the world to know that this is actually not real.